Any day in which we can talk about a Jaguar XF is always a good day in our Prestige collection, because not only do we love these cars, but you certainly seem to as well. They are by far our most in-demand vehicles, our best sellers across the board, and this one is not only a portfolio, so its spec is fantastic, and we'll talk about that more in a second, but it's also in a very rare choice of colour, quartzite bronze with ivory leather, a very classy combination if ever there was one, and of course you can see that here in the video, but it also just so happens to be the most efficient engine of any XF. And that is of course the 2.2 litre diesel. 330 foot-pounds of pulling power is certainly no slouch, but the fuel economy on these is quite frankly remarkable. They can give a tiny city runabout or a hatchback a great run for their money at up to 54 miles to the gallon on average, and on the motorway it's even better than that. Over 60 miles to the gallon is possible, even as high as 63 according to official numbers. Of course its road tax benefits every year from that, being still, even now in 2025, £195 a year to tax. That is quite literally hundreds of pounds cheaper per year than many of the cars in the executive or luxury segment, and being as this one is a motorway cruiser, that's exactly what it's been used for, with its original owner being Jaguar and then a single private keeper ever since, who clearly has loved the car and doted on it. And incidentally, being as it is a 2014 car, it's one of the very last of this modern icon that is the Jaguar XF. It's covered just over 120,000, as mentioned, motorway miles, but to back that up, in addition to how well it's been doted on, and it's quite frankly superb condition, which you can see it's in, it has a complete 12 stamp service history to its name. In fact, its most recent service was barely 5,000 miles ago. It's already MOT'd until January of 2026, and all of this, not to mention the rest of its spec, which we'll get to in just a second, is for under £6,000 and still has the option of finance as well, low deposit finance no less. So if you did want to spread out the cost even further, the option is there. This is a tremendous amount of car, not only in terms of practicality and efficiency, but it proves that even if you are on a budget and need something practical, frugal, great for long distances, you don't have to buy a normal quote-unquote boring hatchback. You can have a great looking car. To return to the point of its kit though, being a portfolio, of course one of the key advantages of this model is its sound system. It's upgraded to 11 speaker Meridian audio with of course auxiliary and Bluetooth inputs, touchscreen display, cruise control, again going back to how perfect they are on the motorway, parking sensors with of course reverse camera as well, dual zone climate control, even ISOFIX ready seats if you do want to take the kids. Again, we have to go back to that price. Under £6,000 is an astronomical amount of car for the money, and when you combine all of these things together, especially for that kind of price, well, is it any wonder why people love them so much? And it's certainly no wonder why we love these cars so much. There really is a lot to love. So of course, if you would like to get in touch regarding this Jaguar XF portfolio, you could send us an email to the address shown right here on screen, or of course give us a call on 01749 871155 or on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.